Hey, what's up? Jack Rose BBN. I'm so sorry about that. I forget that I have to reconnect somewhere else to make sure that the stream goes smoothly. The three topics that I'm going to be dropping on today is basically the whole Tupac situation with that kid. He was talking crazy. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I got some things I want to mention on that. And I also want to mention something about Trump real quick. I'm going to let the Trump thing go first because it's going to take 2 seconds. But so Trump accuses Mueller of working basically for the Democrats. Everybody that was involved in the stuff that Mueller was doing were actually Republicans. Please. I know a lot of people think that politics isn't important, but you got to understand these things are important. When we have anyone in politics, I'm not trying to talk negatively about Trump because the Democrats do it also. But when you have anybody in politics that they're trying to make you look at the left hand because the right hand is doing something else, just let's be a little bit more mindful on that. Anyway, you can look it up. You can find out what's going on with that particular situation. But now they're trying to distance themselves from this man, and he is basically doing his job. It seems like Trump fires anyone that does their job. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I still got a little bit of phlegm going on over here. What was I talking about? Okay, so we have the situation with the little Zan dude, and it's kind of, what's up, Mahogany? How you doing this today? My weekend was it was pretty good. I wasn't able to get any videos really up, as y'all can obviously see, for numerous different reasons. But one of the main reasons is I'm working on different projects currently. I'm not trying to only cover gossip, obviously, but I'm working on different projects. I would like for everybody to go check out the new American Killers that I dropped. Basically, I want to know what y'all guys think about the new American Killers video that I just dropped. Just give me some input. Leave it on the video in the comment section. Oh, definitely. I'm very happy that you're feeling better. Are you home yet? Did you get home, or are you still in the hospital? Good morning, Dawn. How you doing today, baby girl? I just dropped the new American Killers. I would really appreciate if people just go in there and give me some feedback. I want to know what y'all guys think about it. So as far as that little Zan situation with, first of all, he's a 21-year-old man and he called the police on a 16-year-old kid. So, and in his mind, he's like, I'm not a gangster rapper. My dude, that has nothing to do. Well, we definitely sending our best wishes out to you. I hope you can get home and back with your family as soon as possible. So, everybody's mad at Lil Zan, right? I'm not mad at him. Obviously, he's an idiot. Don't get this confused. But we also have to understand, if we're not, and when I say we, I mean as a culture, if we're not pushing our legends, keeping our legends relevant, you know, and things as such, how can we get surprised when a young boy comes up, knows nothing about the history of whatever I was said, whatever the topic is, don't know the history of it, and then we're gonna get upset and angry at him because he don't know the history. Because basically, the problem with Lil Zan is he has no idea what the history is. He doesn't understand why Tupac is important to the culture. He doesn't understand why he should even know any of these things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't understand. He's doing whatever he's doing. He's making a little bit of bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming he's making pretty decent money. He need to walk around with security, though, because if you're gonna call the police on a 16-year-old kid, you like 21 years old, you got your own issues, man. He tried to say that they was gonna try to jump him or something like that. I was a 16-year-old kid before. I mean, I've been jumped. I did a little bit of jumping here and there, but at the end of the day, kids are 16 years old, man. They're not gonna kill you. You understand what I'm saying? You can't then want people to respect you and think that you have some kind of, you deserve some kind of respect, and you calling the police on a 16-year-old kid. And then even more importantly, when the police show up, bad things happen. Lots of times the police get called for the littlest matters, and bad things happen. I did a video recently, about a month and a half ago, about the gentleman that called the police on his father, because him and his father was having some kind of disagreement, and the gentleman called the police on his father, and and the police showed up and ended up killing the man. You understand what I'm saying? Now his father has to live the rest of his days, you know, knowing that if he didn't call the police on his son over nothing, that his son would still be there. Like, we got to stop calling the police for every little thing. 16-year-old kid wasn't about to kill you in the middle of, I don't even know what that town was. I could see if you was in Chicago and you thought the 16-year-old kid was going to kill you, that makes sense. I could see you if you was like in some crime-ridden neighborhood, but you're like come on, man. No 16-year-old kid was going to kill him. His life wasn't in danger. He was just scared. Good morning, Hillary. How you doing this morning? As always, it's a pleasure. But, you know, dude was just scared. That's it. It is what it is. But, see, that's all part of being a man. If you can't protect yourself, how you going to protect your family? You know? Like, if you can't... This is the way I look at it. Us as men, we shouldn't always be quick to anger. That's facts. We should not be quick to anger. But on the same token, we should also not allow for people to walk all over us. You understand what I'm saying? Once you allow people to walk all over you and they lose that respect, the people watching them walk all over you also lose that respect. How you going to defend your family and you can't protect yourself? How you going to protect your family? You had to call the cops over a 16-year-old kid. Any woman spending any time with this dude don't have any understanding of wanting their children, if they ever had children, to be safe. How you 21-year-old man and you call the cops on a 16-year-old kid? It's crazy. It's just crazy. Anything could have happened. The police could have showed up. There could have been a lot of, you know, unnecessary arguing between whatever parties. Anything could have happened. Like, people don't look at it like that. I've personally seen the police get called over nothing and bad things happen. I live in New York City. I've personally seen the police, you know, and it's not always the police's fault. Because if somebody calls the police up, right, and they're saying that somebody's armed, or somebody calls the police up, right, and they say that the person is dangerous, the police are going to send the individuals that take care of dangerously armed people. They're not going to send the police that come and talk things out. They're not going to send the police officers that come in and help solve the situation. They're going to send the police officers there that want that action. That's about I got a kid sitting next to me, so I can't say what it, about that SHIT. They're going to send the police there that's about that. You understand what I'm saying? That's with the SIT. I'm spelling wrong, all messed up this morning because I got a kid there, and my kids know how to spell pretty decent at that age. But, I'm a funny guy, but I'm so much telling the truth. They're going to send, that's the police that they're going to send there. They're not going to send the police there that's going to try to fix the situation. They're going to send the police there that's ready for that action. That's just facts. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not always, that's why when people always want to blame the police, it's not always the police's fault. Do they have bad police officers? Absolutely. But they got bad electricians. They got bad plumbers. I'm also not trying to defend the police either. I'm just saying that we have to think with our own minds. Don't allow for other people to tell you what stuff is. Sometimes do your own research. Pay attention. Use common sense. These things are all important for an individual to be able to use, to be able to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? You know, be able to raise your family well. Get your kids on the right path. You know, take care of your wife or your husband. You know, whatever the case might be. Like, these things are important. You know, deductive reasoning. It's important to have these things. It's important to have comprehension skills. These things are important. This man called the police on his 16-year-old. They could have, who knows what he said on the phone. The police officers that showed up could have been police officers that thought that it was about to be about that action. Somebody could have got shot. Somebody could have got beat up. Somebody could have got manhandled over nothing. Because a 21-year-old man, I say sugar, honey, iced tea. I definitely, you know what? You just inspired me to have some tea when I get home today. Hot tea though, with lemon. But yeah, you got to look at it like that. But hold on, let's get to this Tekashi situation real quick. I want to discuss that. I got some time. So Tekashi 6ix9ine was in Houston, as we all know. So while he was down in Houston, he one of his shows got basically canceled. Well, it didn't get canceled. He couldn't show up to the show. He couldn't show up to the venue because thanks, Shorty. I appreciate that. Because
Thank you.
it's okay. Enjoy your day. He couldn't show up to the venue because my son's over here throwing shit. he had a pretty good arm too, because he hit me like dead in the hand and shit. So anyway, good morning, Duval. How you doing today, Mr. Perry? Du Valet. Did I say that? Did I say that right? So 6ix9ine is supposed to do whatever he's supposed to do at South by Southwest or whatever the hell, right? So he finds out, or I guess they roll up to the venue and they see a flood of dudes outside. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of gang stuff going on. So 6ix9ine decides to not go in. Rightfully so. It's a good thing that he decided on this. What's up, Kenya? What's up, Wolf? Oh, I'm chilling, my dude. Just doing regular, you know me. Yeah, okay, I gotta contact YouTube then. But yeah, like y'all know, every morning I try to get this popping. Also, I got a new American Killers video out. I'd appreciate it if y'all go check it out. Tell me what y'all think about it. Leave some comments down below. And if y'all have anybody that y'all would like for me to do an American Killers on, also leave that in the comment section. That's what it is, my brother. That's what it is, Wolf. Always appreciate. I appreciate everybody that show up. I appreciate everybody that comment. I love the comments that help keep it going. I appreciate everybody that donate to the PayPal and to the Super Chat. I'll screenshot that right now. How about that? There you go. I got it. So so he doesn't show up to the venue or whatever. Tekashi 6ix9ine decides not to go. But I'm looking at it like this. Jay Prince, his whole family and everything that they did down there, that's respect. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't not respect Jay Prince. I'm talking about senior currently. You can't not respect Jay Prince. All right, that's what it is. You can't not respect what Jay Prince and his family's done down there. Like, they did a lot down there. They worth respecting. I don't want to say anything negative unless it's deserved. And I think in this particular case, I think that they lowered themselves down to Tekashi's. That's what it is, Wolf. I think they lowered themselves down to Tekashi's level. Because as much as I'm not a fan of his music, I do respect his drive. Like, you gotta understand, Tekashi is not the best rapper. He has decent producers. They got good music. But one of the things that Tekashi seems to be great at is social media. He knows how to keep his name popping. And that's really all you gotta be. You don't have to be the best rapper. You don't have to be the best at anything. All you have to do is know how to keep your name popping in social media. Once you do that, you're gonna make money. You're gonna make income. Because you gotta understand, we don't live in a world now where people wanna go to a concert because the guy has the best music. We live in a world now where people wanna go to the concert because they wanna be around the individual. I'm trying, my brother. You already know. You already know. So, Tekashi is great at that. He's great at this social media thing. People are upset because he went to LA and then he was like trying to make people think he was one place when he was really another. And he was doing all of those shenanigans. But that's all part of the media. That's all part of the push. That's all part of him creating an atmosphere and a name for himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's all part of that. So I don't think anybody should get upset at him over that. I think y'all should realize that that's who he is. Tekashi is not a gang member. He's a dude that raps currently, and he has gang members around him. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should be calling Tekashi a punk. I don't think anybody should be, like, you know, disparaging his name, talking negatively about it. All right, that's what it is as soon as I get an opportunity, my dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should be disparaging his name or anything like that. But you got to understand what he is. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't understand what Tekashi is. Tekashi's not a gang member. Tekashi's not showing up nowhere wanting to fight nobody. Tekashi's not going to shoot anybody. He's just a troll. That's it. He's just a troll that raps. That's it. And once people get that understanding and handle him on that level, I guess then people will be able to appreciate whatever the hell he got going on more. You understand what I'm saying? But with that being said, the whole Jay Prince Jr. situation, I think that, I think the majority of what was going on with Jay Prince Jr. and them is they're saying, you're not bringing this mess to Houston. All right? I think what Jay Prince Jr. did was more. Give me 2 seconds. I get right back to that, Chan. I think Jay Prince Jr. did was more of an indictment on LA and the gang members that's over in LA. I think he was insulting them more than he was insulting Tekashi. Tekashi's not even anybody to insult. That's what it is, Wolf. Yo, look, man, I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to hit you up as soon as I get the opportunity. It's probably going to be sometime after work that I'm supposed to be at in like 10 minutes. But I'm probably going to be late as usual. So, yeah, so that's, but hold on. Somebody asked me about the Tupac situation. Tupac's a legend, without a shadow of a doubt. Tupac is one of the best rappers that I've ever heard. Yeah, definitely, my brother. Look, man, it's all about diversifying and it's all about making contacts. Anything that you're trying to do, it's about making contacts. You understand what I'm saying? It's about, building your team, finding other people to work with that have similar interests or going in similar direction where y'all can help each other build. That's what all of this is about. Whether it's social media, whether it's anything, whatever it is that's about that you're trying to create, you're trying to make for yourself, it's about finding other people to work with that can help you build your platform while they build theirs or whatever the case might be. I'm a Rakim fan. I like Tupac. I like Tupac ever since I heard the first rap that I ever heard him spit. I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Girls who used to frown sitting down when I come around. I was in the movie theater listening to, watching the movie Nothing But Trouble. I think that's the name of the movie. These dudes came on, he spit that verse. I thought that he was the best rapper ever after I heard that verse. Don't get it confused. I'm a Rakim fan, I'm a Rakim Nas fan. That's the type of lyrics that I like. You understand what I'm saying? But without a shadow of a doubt, Tupac is one of the best, not just lyricists as far as lyrically being able to put words together, but also rapping is about your spirit and the energies that you give off and the way that you make the people that hear your words feel. And I can't think of anybody that is better at that than Tupac. DMX is somebody that people forget did not have the best lyrics, but DMX can make you feel what he feels. Tupac was better than DMX at that, with skills. Tupac made you feel what he felt. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I was trying to explain to people when this Little Xan guy come out and he say that Tupac is boring to him. That's because Little Xan doesn't have experiences that could allow for him to be able to appreciate Tupac's lyrics and be able to feel the feelings that Tupac is letting out. You understand what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have those experiences. So to get upset at him is crazy. It don't make sense. That's like somebody that don't read, or should I say, really isn't a literature buff, and they say, I don't really like, I don't know, F. Scott Fitzgerald or something. And then you're like, oh man, that guy, he's black, he's a great author, he wrote some good poems, this and that. And you're looking at them like, well, I've heard his stuff, but it doesn't resonate with me. I have different experiences, so I can't really feel it the way that you could feel it. It's basically the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? Homeboy Tupac's lyrics doesn't resonate with him. You gotta ask Snoop Dogg about that, and I'm gonna leave that at that. Alright, ask Snoop about that. I'm gonna leave that alone, because a lot of these dudes is out there doing that. You better believe. There are a lot of dudes that are claiming one gang and they're signing the labels that's backed by a different gang. There's a lot of people doing that. The Game, same thing. Snoop Dogg, same thing. There's a lot of people doing that, man. Just, you know, it is what it is. It's about that bread at the end of the day, like I said. Wait, why am I gonna leave what alone? Why am I gonna leave what alone? Let me know what it is. I'll go in. Also, y'all gotta, as Khan says, in 2015, I was blessed to record with Tupac's Outlaw song coming soon. Well, you know, good luck for you, my brother. I don't know what to tell you about that, but, you know, good luck for you. Yeah, but Snoop to P. Miller, and why you gotta say ask Snoop? No, I wasn't saying ask Snoop, like literally ask Snoop. I'm saying that Snoop is also somebody that did the same thing that you're speaking about. Snoop is a Crip. He was signed to Death Row. Death Row is the Bloods label, basically. Because, you know, that's the people that was backing Suge Knight, or that was, you know, Suge Knight team at the time. You know, they was, what was they? They, not Arista. They was, Interscope, right? I believe that Interscope was the main label, and yeah, so those are the people that Interscope is in Bloods. I'm saying that's where the money came from, Interscope. But everything else, like the infrastructure and, you know, the security and things like that was basically the Bloods. No, I was just trying to say that these are things that happen. You understand what I'm saying? I like Snoop also, by the way. And I was very upset when he made the song about the New York song. It upset me. I've always been a Snoop fan. I like Snoop. Yeah, Interscope. That's what I said. Interscope was the parent company. Jimmy Iovine. Yeah, it came from Jimmy, but really it came from Suge Knight and Michael Harris. I actually did a video on Michael Harris. Y'all can look it up if y'all want. I did a video on him. He's a gangster. I did a video on him. I do videos on gangsters some of the time. I would do videos on more gangsters if the videos that I did do on gangsters got more views. Look inside of the, if you want to know what playlist it's in, I'm not 100% sure, but it might be in the American Killers playlist. I know I got Tupac videos in the American Killers playlist, if anybody want to know about that. I did do a video on Michael Harrison, that's what I'm telling you. I did the video on him. Maybe I'll drop another one, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yo, I will do one on you. Huh. We could look into that. You understand what I said? We could look into that. But I got like 2 minutes to get to work, and it takes me like 8 or 9 minutes to walk there. So I gotta go. Look, I love y'all. Everybody have a beautiful day. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something for our spouse today. Like, we're gonna do something for our spouse today. What's up, Terry? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. We're gonna do something for our spouse today. We're gonna either go find something nice that our spouse likes, or we're gonna cook a nice dinner for our spouse, or something along those lines. Like, whoever you with or whatever, today we're gonna make them feel good. We're gonna do something that they're gonna appreciate, and we're gonna surprise them with it. That's the most important part. They have to be surprised. You can't call them up and say, hey, I'm gonna do this thing for you, be home at whatever time. We're gonna go and we're gonna surprise somebody with something really, really nice that they love. Now, everybody knows what, you know, whoever you with like, we're gonna go surprise them with something that they love. We're gonna make their life a little bit happier and better today, but it gotta be a surprise. You can't let them know. And with that being said, I gotta go. Look, I love you. Everybody have a blessed day. Hug your kids for me. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Okay, let me screenshot that before I go.